Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your February. Thank you all so much for joining me and for viewing and subscribing, and please remember to subscribe and like if you haven't. So the first card is your environment, the second card is a challenge, third card is the unexpected, and the fourth card is the outcome, and I will talk about that as I do the reading. So let's go ahead and begin the February forecast, and of course I'll do the mid-months as well. Sun, moon, or rising. Again, always watch your moon and rising signs. That will give you more insight and may relate more, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes for you. All right, well, the first card, which is your environment, and I love this card for you guys. This is the Ace of Swords. So this card represents victory and success around your thinking, what you're planning, what you want to achieve. This is about having the strength and the mind and the agility of mind to do so, overcome obstacles. So this is like the foundation of what's going on for you. And I really find that, you know, what an awesome card to start off with. This card is fun because it has the mouse on here, and he's reaching out, trying to reach this sword. But this sword is high flying. This sword feels like, you know, it's of great strength. And to reach it, you must have great strength, lots of mobility and flexibility in your thinking. And I feel like you all do for this particular month especially. You know, and also if it denotes health, then if you've been diagnosed with an illness or you've gotten over surgery, I feel like that there's success around that for you. And really just, you have the mental agility to overcome any obstacles and be assertive. And this is victory and success in whatever field, you know, you're in, whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a career move, a job change, in your present job. It doesn't matter. It's the environment. I love this card for you guys. Clarity of mind. Clarity of mind. And that field mouse, by the way, represents, it's a symbol of skills and success. And so he's seeing how he's clinging on to the stem here. And he's watching the dandelions sort of go up in the air. So there's a lot of hopefulness. You know how when you make a wish and you blow on the dandelions and then they all go off and you're like, okay, wish accomplished. So that's sort of what he's doing. So victory and success in your environment. This is, I'm seeing like a field of mushrooms. This is like where everything can be planted and grown with and harvested. All right, so your second card is the Two of Pentacles. And actually, this would make sense for a challenge card because it's about options. It's about making choices. Which one do I do? What job do I take? If you're being offered several jobs, if you're thinking about moving or relocating, and which city do I want to move to? You may be juggling two different jobs. You may be taking on one job and needing to get another one. And it's just a lot of balance in your life with home and family. Because as you can see, here's the barn behind here. And he has one foot on the ground. But the other one's in the air. And he's looking up towards this particular pentacle. Like he has part of his life in place. So it's not like he's totally just like, you know, seventh chakra. You know, some people like to live in their seventh chakra because it's such a magical, intuitive feeling. But he is somewhat grounded. He's looking at this pentacle like, do I want to take this on? This is a big feat for me. Should I? So this is your challenge. It may be more you know, more than what you want to do, but it may look awfully tempting too. You know, like I'm smelling, and not that I'm a big meat eater, but I'm smelling like a really, you know how steaks smell so good when you grill them? It's like, oh, that smell. Or chicken, or it's just so scrumptious that you may, you know, you may want to go for the whole shebang. You may want to have barbecue and potato salad and all that stuff. I don't know why the senses are coming up with this card, but you're really being, you're being challenged to maybe more than what you think you can handle, but I feel like you can handle it. Let's see what comes up in this card. I'm noticing the plant right here. And the fox. And the fox is about adaptability and cleverness. You know, sly as a fox. So use your mental alertness to overcome any obstacles. Stay focused, stay grounded. Use your clarity, your sense of clarity that came up in this card. You're going to need that. All right? You're going to want to have it available. So take care of your sleep, you know, the hours you need to, drink water, eat right, take a walk, get some exercise, whatever you do for that, because this is going to be important to you guys. Okay. All right. And so the unexpected, which is fun, your unexpected card of a situation that comes up is the Page of Chalices, or the same as the Page of Cups. See how she has a blank slate, a blank canvas, and the water is flowing through. And so there's a lot of creativity, emotional creativity and vision and passion that she has at her fingertips. So this card is usually deciding how to apply your creativity, whether it's music, whether it's art, whether it's a new business. How can I be creative? So this is the unexpected. I feel like you're going to be inspired by something that, or somebody that comes up for you, and it's like, wow, I didn't see that coming. That's, wow, my heart is overflowing. How can I use this creativity? How can I apply it? It's like going to, if any of you love art, it's like going to a gallery and just being immersed in the painting. And that's what she's doing. She's immersing herself. You know, it could be too that, you know, there's some new talents that come up for you, or some things that you're thinking, oh, well, oh, I didn't see that coming. That's a skill that, you know, someone tells you that, well, you could do it this way. You could apply your skill of advertising and promoting while you're doing your other business, or you could apply it in a way that would buoy the business that you have or the work that you do. So it's going to be unexpected for you. It's going to come up, and you're going to feel a lot of creative passion and inspiration about using your talents. It's going to be something new for you. That's fun. All right, so the last card, which is the outcome, is the Seven of Chalices. So you have two cards here in a row. And the Seven of Chalices is always about, there's many opportunities available. Which one do I take? They all look good. The resolve here, or the caution here rather, is to not go into fantasy land. Because we can, when everything looks good. It's like, wow, which one? Maybe it's a little bit, maybe you're a little bit more dreamy, because you're thinking, wow, I have all this creativity, I have this new way of thinking. But you know, it almost reminds me of balancing here, staying grounded. And that's what she, in this card, needs to do. She has all these cups. But then also she has these angelic whispers. See these little fairies in her ear? So she listens to her intuition and you listen to your heart. You can make the best choice. And learn about your choices. Learn about which one is the best and which one pulls you forward the most and which one will be the most advantageous in the outcome. So you have, 2 job opportunities. Which one's going to fill your heart and let you do what your skills and or your new skills and talent come up, and it's going to really make you the happiest? Which city's going to make you the happiest? What makes your heart sing? Like when you get up in the morning and you realize that, hey, I've made a choice, it feels good. And it's not fantasy any longer. It's true, it's real, it's my foundation. You've made it into reality. And see the butterfly, this butterfly in the transformation card, I don't call it the death card, I call it the transformation card, but it usually means transformation. In this card, it's opportunities, confidence, manifestation, and it flutters over the cups. So it's like it's talking to this cup, like choose the right one. You're being intuitively and angelically guided. So pay attention to intuition, synchronicities, really what feels good to you. Who and what is talking to your heart? What's pulling on your heartstrings? All right? It feels like to me that you have mental clarity, but then you need to balance. You have creative clarity, but then you need to ground and not fantasize, but really be practical. So grounding, be practical. It's sort of the same thing, but there's some really cool opportunities that can come up for you. And this is, of course, moon and rising as well. So watch your moon and rising. If I didn't mention that before, make sure you do so. So let's pull some clarification cards. And with these, I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts deck. And let's see. This top one definitely wants to come out. All right, the King of Pentacles. Well, this is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this can be a man or woman, but this is someone who's mastered the art of money and his property and his health and his home and his family. This could be someone who is help guiding you, giving you suggestions. Listen to this person. I feel like this person is very beneficial. Sometimes the kings can be, the negative of them is they can be overbearing, or they can be brash with who they are because they've mastered. But I'm not feeling it with this king. I'm not feeling it with this earth sign. I'm feeling like they have great advice for you. He has this castle in the background. And this time I'm seeing sort of a little bit of a wince on his face, like W-I-N-C-E. It's like he's wincing, not at you, but he wants to make sure that you're staying practical in your advice. So see who this person card is. Then the Hanged Man comes up. Well, the Hanged Man is about meditating on choices. I mean, seems to be a theme for you guys. Or at least that's a good idea for this. Because see how he's hanging upside down? And this is not, this is by choice. Excuse me, this is by choice. It's not like he's being strung up. He's doing this so that he can pause and see what options are best for him. See which way to go. That's a theme here for you guys. The other theme is there's a lot of opportunity. And the Temperance card. Okay, so this is about patience and being angelically blessed when you do have the patience. You see how she has on her wings, and so the light's coming down through her. So she's being blessed. She's pouring water from one cup to the other. So basically what she's doing is, like this card, there's fairies talking to her. She is getting guidance from her angels, her guides, and she's receiving that and then working with the water, because the water is an earth element. So spiritual guidance, turning that into, or using that, playing with that water so that you can manifest. Your intuition is going to be important. Okay, what else comes up for you guys? This card's dying to come out. This is the Justice card. And so usually this represents the sign of Libra. It has the scales here. This is justice, so this is about fairness. Is this fair for myself? Is this fair for my family? If I change jobs, is this fair to sell my house? Am I being fair to the sellers, or excuse me, the buyers, or if you're a buyer, to the seller? You know, what should I ask for in return? How should I negotiate? It can be about any contracts you need to sign. This Justice card can go in many different ways. So if you're signing a lease for a new apartment or a home, or again, buying one, I'm getting about residence quite a bit. So, or you could be going into business with someone. Just make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. You know, don't be an illusion here. This is about illusion and delusion, but this is about justice, fairness, groundedness, practicality. The Seven of Swords. Okay, well, this card always makes me laugh. And it's not that it's an actually funny card, but I call my puppy dog this because if I drop like a pin, he loves to take off with it. And he has this mischievous look on his face. But the Seven of Swords can mean one thing, that you're really coveting your ideas and you're feeling good about what you've gotten away with or how far you've gotten, or you're like, whoo, I can't believe I got through that. He's taking off with 5 swords, which is about thinking, and he's leaving 2 behind. So it might be that you're taking what you need. You're taking your own ideas and you're leaving what you don't need that serves your purpose or doesn't serve your purpose any longer. He looks very mischievous in this card. In this other deck, he is not mischievous at all. He's been on hunting. He comes back, but he's with a good, whatever you call hunt, a good amount of hunt. And he's greeting his wife at the door, but he's looking back thinking, I did that right. I did that well. Okay, this is what it is. Analyzing your plans. Being practical with your plans. Take what you need. Take just what you need. Leave the rest. Okay. And then the Page of Pentacles comes up right over the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like this King can bring about news, or there's news of an opportunity or a job. He can help you with that. You know, what's the saying? The young dudes bring news. And the Page is the youngest. And I don't know if the Page is a court card. Some people say it is, some people say it's not, but it's the youngest of the court cards, if you will. So news of financial or job opportunity or way to make money is, you know, comes up for you in this reading. I said one more, but there's one from the bottom. Let's look at the bottom. The Two of Swords. Take off the blinders. Look at everything for what it is. She has her hands crossed over her heart. She's blindfolded. If she takes that off, then she listens from her heart. She sees with clarity. And then you have the opportunity to make things happen. You have the opportunity for like the Page of Pentacles and then the new environment. Feels like new environment for some of you. Or at least feeling like it's a new lifestyle. And that could be that you're staying in the same home. But this, whatever's going on with you, oops, I'm taking off with your outcome card. Whatever's going on with you is going to enable you to have a new lifestyle. That's what I want to say. Intuitively, that's what I'm getting. All right, so let me add up these cards, both numerologically, and I'll match them to the Major Arcana card. So 1, 2 is 3, 4. 4 and 7 is 11. Did I do that right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Well, the 11 card, or excuse me, 11 in numerology is a master number, and it's the number of service. It is the, when you think of a number 11, or I do, they're like a lighthouse. And I say a number 11, 11 life path. If you're born on the 11th or the 29th, it deduces to 11. It's 2 ones. So lighthouses do what? They shine out the light for the boats to come in. So they're a master at being of service to people. And I feel like that's part of where you're going. I feel like that's part of what you're striving for is new service, a new way to be of service to people. Okay, so let's see, what is the 11? I know the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, of course. 11 is the Justice card. So that came out earlier. And this is the Hanson Roberts deck, and this deck looks different. But this did come out earlier as a clarification card. So fairness, balance, the Libra scales, in your decisions, that's what it's feeling like, a balanced decision. You know, we have a lot of that going on. Okay? All right, my friends. Well, I want to wish you an awesome month, and you all leave comments below. It's a good month. It's also just stay grounded and be balanced. But I wish you the best. Leave, like I said, comments. Reach out for me for a reading, themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. You can email me, or you can go on my website. And I'd love to do a reading for you. I'm doing like 9 card spreads and also Celtic cross spreads for people. So, you know, we can do that, or we can do numerology, or both. You know, I really do, I intuitively feel out what you're looking for. And then, and then I do the reading, of course, based on where I feel like would best serve you. And then also, if you'd like a video reading, I do that as well. So let me know. And I so look forward to speaking to you guys. You have a wonderful month. Take care. Happy Valentine's Day. And I will see you soon.